Once again, we're in our modifying objects.dwg file, and I've left the drawing exactly how it was at the end of the last video. Now, I've done that deliberately because I want to show you something that we kind of touched on in the last video, which was selection cycling. So in the last video, we placed our boundary, which is our polyline here, on top of all the other lines that were already existing in the drawing. And when I hovered over this particular polyline, it came up with selection cycling, showing me different selections that I could make based on the fact that the boundary polyline was on top of the other lines. I want to show you how to use selection cycling proper, rather than just touch on it, because it's a really useful function when you're modifying your drawings in AutoCAD. Now, first things first, we go down here to the customize icon, the little burger icon, and click on it. Now, selection cycling is there. Make sure you click on it and it is ticked, like so. Then come down to the customization icon and click on it to lose the menu again. Now, selection cycling is one of the tools in AutoCAD that is extremely useful. It's this little icon here. Selection cycling is off at the moment. When I click on it, it switches it on. Now, what it means is if I've got objects on top of each other, I can decide on which object I select. Because if they're on top of each other, sometimes you can't select the one that you want. So if I now go and hover over there, can you see I've got a polyline there, which is my boundaries polyline created in the last video using the boundary command. But when I click on it, you'll see I've also got a line underneath. So can you see now I can do that? None. There's the line underneath. There's the polyline on top. Now, it may be that I want to remove that polyline that I've created using the boundary command. So all I've got to do there is click on it and it selects the polyline rather than the line itself. So I'll just hit escape there and we'll do that one more time. Selection cycling is on. So if I come over here this time and this time click on the boundary, on the boundaries layer, you'll also notice you get a funny little sort of double square icon near the crosshair. That's letting you know that there's more than one object there based on the selection cycling too. So if I click there, you can see there's the polyline, there's the line underneath. You can see the three grips of the line underneath. So if I now select polyline, it selects the polyline rather than the line underneath. And what I can do there is I can either delete that by using the erase command if I want to, or potentially what you might do with all these boundaries you create is switch off the boundaries layer. So what I might do is instead of deleting things, I might just hit escape there, go up to my layer drop down. Let's just make the default layer 0 my current drafting layer, like so. Then go back to the layer drop down. There's boundaries there. I don't want them displaying. So what I'll do is I'll freeze that layer like so. What I might do as well while I'm there is come down here and switch my grids back on as well, just by thawing out those two layers there by clicking on the snowflakes. The sun symbols come back. I hit escape, double click on the wheel to zoom extents, and all my grids are back and my boundaries are currently frozen off the drawing for future use.